Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren, and as you can see today we're just doing a really fun vintage look. As always, we're going to start out with the makeup in this video, and then in my next video we're going to be doing the hair. So this is just kind of like a combination of a bunch of different eras. Obviously the makeup's a little more 1950s and the hair is a little more 20s, but it's just still really fun. I really enjoy doing vintage looks, especially whenever I had shorter hair. I always loved doing pin curls and all that. Red lips. I even had really platinum blonde hair one time, so I was always channeling my inner Marilyn Monroe. But yeah, so in this video, like I said, we're going to be doing the makeup. It's really easy. It's kind of a modern take on Marilyn Monroe's makeup with the cut crease and everything, but it's really fun, really easy. And yeah, so if you'd like to see how I did this makeup, be sure to stay tuned for this video. And if you want to see how I did this hair, be sure to watch out for my next video. Let's get on with the tutorial. So, as usual, I've already done my brows. If you've seen any of my other tutorials, then you know that I am an eyes first person. It's just easier for me to do my face last. Oh, and I've already prepped my lids with concealer and powder. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fluffy brush and any light taupe will do. And I'm going to put that right in my crease. Make sure it's nice and blended. Then I'm taking just a kind of medium tone brown. I'm going to be taking my Morphe 35F. I'm going to use this one right here. It's that very middle shade in the bottom. And I'm going to take kind of a dense pencil brush. And I'm going to go just right above my natural crease. Then I'm taking an even smaller pencil brush, and I'm just going to take that same exact shadow, and I'm just going to darken it up a little bit right in the inner corner. And as you can see, I'm going above my natural crease, farther up than you would normally, and this is just going to help that cut crease to stand out a little more. And it will just help give that illusion that we have a deeper set crease. And then I'm just going to take that same taupe that we used in the beginning and just sweep over it just to help things get a little more blended. Then on a flat shader brush, I'm just going to be taking Full Zip from Colourpop. And this is just like a matte cream colored. A matte cream colored. A matte cream color. And I'm just gonna put it right on my brow bone. And this will just help things blend even more. Once you have everything blended, I'm just gonna take a teeny tiny little flat brush. Like, why do my rings never want to stay? And your favorite concealer. I'm just gonna carve out my cut crease. So I'm going to start up there. And I'm just going to follow that line that we created with that darker shadow. Once you have those both carved out, you're just going to set them with some translucent powder, that way they don't crease. So then I'm going to be taking that same little pencil brush, and I'm going to go right over that line just to soften it a bit. Take that same medium brown, now come to my outer corner. I'm just going to blend that concealer line. So then it would not be a vintage vintage look without some wing liner, so I'm just going to do that. I'm just taking the e.l.f. eyeliner pen. I don't like to spend, I love eyeliner like felt tip pens, but I don't like to spend a lot of money on them because I feel like they dry out so quickly. So these are just like $2. Now that our wings are done, I'm just going to go do my foundation, and then we're going to move on to the lower lash line. So now we are moving on to the lower lash line. I do have this nasty breakout on this side that even with makeup wouldn't really cover, but you know, we're all human and sometimes breakouts just happen, and unfortunately you can't really cover up texture. It's just, it doesn't work that way, and you know, it happens. So anyways, next I'm going to just take that same taupe shade that we used before. I'm just going to smudge it right under. And I'm just going to make sure that's really nice and blended. This is really the only color that we're going to put under here. We don't want things too crazy dark, we just want to define those eyes. Then I'm going to take that Morphe palette again, and I'm just going to use this light shimmer, and I'm just going to tap that in my inner corner just to bring a little pop. I want this look to be mostly matte. Now we can move on to face, and I'm hoping that some bronzer will maybe help with this. I'm using, as always, my Lorac Sundays bronzer. To add a little bit of color. I don't think that helped at all. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics Nude Blush palette as usual, and I'm using this more pinky toned one today. Then I'm frustrated because I have been using a new skincare regimen, and it was working really nicely, and then it just kind of like went crazy, and now we're not doing so hot. So anyways, I'm going to use my Morphe eyeliner palette, and I'm just going to use this lightest one. I'm just doing ever so slight amount. I already have enough texture on my face right now. Then I'm going to pop on my eyelashes, and then we will move on to lips. So I'm going to be wearing the Ardell Wispies in 601. I know back then they usually stuck to more of like the half lashes, especially Marilyn Monroe, just for more of that cat eye look. But I don't really like half lashes on me. They don't really work with my eyelashes, and it just kind of looks weird. So I'm using full lashes today, but use what you like. Okay, our lashes are on. They're a little smaller than I'm used to wearing, but I really actually like them. I usually like more of like a fuller wispy, but I like these a lot. I might have to go get some more. Anyways, so next we are moving on to lips, and this is kind of like the big part of the tutorial, since like we kept the eyes very kind of natural, very, I don't want to say bare, but just like no sparkle or anything, because the pizzazz is going to be in the lips. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line my lips, and I'm going to be using a dark burgundy lip liner. Any that you have is fine. And I'm just going to line them. You can overline if that's your thing. And on the bottom, I'm doing kind of like a thick line. Then I'm going to take a lip brush, and I'm taking the LA Girl Matte Flat Velvet Lipstick in the color red. I don't know. It doesn't have a color name, but it's just a red lipstick. Any red lipstick that you have will work. And I'm just going to take my lip brush brush and coat it. And then I'm just gonna take that burgundy again. I'll blend the two. And then I'm gonna put one more layer of the red. This is something that Marilyn Monroe's makeup artist Whitey actually did, is he just kept layering up that red just to give her that really big, plump, juicy red lip. So then for our very last step, I'm going to take the ever so slightest dot of concealer, and I'm gonna put it right in the center. Smack my lips together just to give the lips even more dimension, like so. So now I'm gonna go move on to hair, and then I'll be right back. And we are done. So like I said, if you'd like to see how I did this hair, be sure to watch out for tomorrow's video. And while we're at it, if you could please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, that way you always know whenever I have a new video out. So that's about it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye. And I'm trying to do, for every makeup look, I'm trying to do hair. So I'm like, do I have lipstick on my teeth? Anyways, and other than that, I love it. I hope to wear this look a lot more. I love it. I plan on wearing very easy,